Hi, Zobor1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous, or as this player thinks it is, Elite Dashboard. This was an encounter I had with a commander in Seoul, so let's hit it.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Now we'll quickly run through the usual. So as the game says, if you play in open you may encounter other commanders. Oh my god. And if you go into power play, it also makes it clear you might be attacked by enemies of your power. These things are made clear to you. Also, the developers have said 9 years ago that, combat logging, i.e. dashboarding to avoid destruction, is against the rules, and if you just search Elite Dangerous combat logging, it will tell you exactly what that is. Now, hilariously, this commander had to go at me for attacking him because he said he didn't have any cargo, and I should have known it was a combat ship. Now, one, you can't see cargo racks in Super Cruise, and two, he's in the 5th biggest ship for cargo in the game. So, yeah. When you're dealing with players of Elite Dashboard, you have to be careful because they have very weird opinions. They aren't aware that, what they're doing is an exploit and completely against Xbox community guidelines and can lead to you losing your Xbox account. So I really don't think it's worth doing. You shouldn't be running exploits in video games. It's a bad thing to be doing. Also costs me arcs, and you cost Baron arcs, which have a monetary value. So that can be frowned upon and looked down upon by Xbox.
But importantly, most important of all, it allows consensual PvP.
Thanks to Devo for that clip. That is the developers talking about power play, which allows for consensual PvP. If you pledge to one power, you're going to be attacked by a power play enemies, and being in power play signals you're an enemy. Now, if you're, let's say, pledged to a rival power of Hudson, if you go around Hudson's home system of Sol, pledged to another power, you've got to expect trouble. I will give a sports analogy. It's like doing this and expecting not to get hit. Yeah, so this player was in Seoul, pledged to Leon Rue, an enemy of Hudson, and yeah, he combat logged on Baron, and then combat logged on me. Now, with me, he combat logged while still in interdiction, which is incredibly hard to prove. But luckily I joined his party chat and he was happy to admit many times that he did combat log. Now, normally when this happens and no one appears, I give the benefit of the doubt unless the person happily tells me they combat log. Because at this point, I don't know, there's confusion. It could be a de-instance, it could be they crashed, it could be a lot of things. But luckily for me, he invited me into party and was lecturing me about how I was the bad guy and I was wrong. Also, it helps that El Baron was watching his gamer card when he menu logged and actually got there before I did because it wouldn't load for me, and confirmed this.
He's at home. He's quit the game completely.
Now, to protect the identity of the guilty and not actually play his real voice, I'm going to get Darth Vader to read out the 4 bits that he said. I've used an AI to overlay his voice with Darth Vader's because, I can't use his voice without his permission, and he didn't give it. Odd that a combat logger wouldn't give me permission to use the voice clips of him admitting he combat logged. Go figure. His wingmate, on the other hand, I interdicted no problem at all, and Baron didn't attack him because he's pledged to Winters, the Fed, and he's in Seoul, where he's safe, in Fed space. It's amazing. That's how the game works, but these people don't know because they play Elite Dashboard and not Elite Dangerous. Anyway, here's his confessions as read out by Darth Vader, so it's just comical.
Okay, everybody gonna be like the last motherfucker that told me was fucking tripping. I did because I'm trying to just chill, because I'm Joe trying to meet new players like E-Trade here, because we're just chilling, and I'm just... So why true? And I logged because the last motherfucker, did me attack your site and then fucking well on the whole grind and shit. And because I fucking quit the app because, not trying to deal with fucking people with Baron and shit.